That's how you know someone doesn't know you. She's a lovely gal. How are you guys?
Yeah.
Good? This is pretty full. This is great. It's good to see so many people here tonight. I have been stuck in my house on spring break. Most people go to like Acapulco and places like that. I have a 5-year-old, so I've been watching Paw Patrol endlessly and eating ramen noodles. Don't be jealous. It's really great. The downside of that for you is you're going to get all parent jokes tonight. So a whole onslaught of parent jokes. Starting with this one. I am clearly winded from walking up to the microphone, so talk amongst yourselves. So the funniest thing to me about parenting is, first of all, discipline. I feel like I can start with discipline because it's something we are collectively horrible at, and we can agree on this on Facebook, so it's a safe place to confess this. Have you ever heard the counting, the parents who use the counting? Just thumbs up or thumbs down? Okay, I think it's a joke. I think it's comical, and I think kids like it. I just think they do because they know it doesn't work. You know, if you hear like some mom like, "Damn it, Sarah, hey, I'm gonna count to 10. You stop that. Don't throw those lawn darts at your grandpa. He's sleeping, and you're gonna knock over his goddamn beer. Okay? 1, 2. I just don't think it works. I don't think it works. So I don't personally use it. But if you see a mom in the grocery store if you see a mom in the grocery store who starts counting, here's what you need to do. Go to the seasonal aisle, get like the beach chair, go get your snack of choice, be it, I don't know, pork rinds, Twinkies, whatever, pull up a seat. Because once that mom starts counting, shit's gonna get awesome. That kid knows full well he or she has 10 seconds to do whatever the hell he wants. So just watch it. It's like a Japanese TV show, you know? It's like this crazy game show where the kid's like, "Oh man, I have 10 seconds to do all the worst things I've always wanted to do. I'm on it." So pull up a chair and do like commentary. I like to do commentary when I'm watching things break down in front of me. In my head, of course. Oh, here we have Billy Shapansky. He is eating the Skittles anyway, despite the mom starting to count. Oh no, he's got 1 bag of Skittles, 2 bag of Skittles. He has thrown the bag of Skittles at her. He's into 2 Snickers and he is rounding aisle 7. What is he gonna do next? Okay, all right, Billy, go. He's going. Oh, and a roundhouse kick to the face of the grocery clerk. Oh, didn't see that coming. And now a flying elbow to the baby sister in the stroller. Ooh, this is not Billy's first rodeo, folks. He has done this before. This mother has counted to 10 before. How's he gonna finish? He's going down, he's passing the bagger, not touching the bagger. Okay, ooh, smashing the parents' red wine bottle against the Netflix machine and starting the magazine rack on fire! Billy for the win! Good. Right? And this kid's like, hooray, I just got 10 seconds. Because he knows, once the mom starts counting, he just knows he just has that window to do whatever. And also, we have no recourse as parents now. Like, when I was little, if I threw a Skittles wrapper on the ground, I would have gotten a black leather belt to my bare behind. It's just kind of how my parents did things. You can't do that anymore. You know what that kid's going to get after tearing up a grocery store? He's going to get 3 minutes in the thinking chair when he gets home. You think about that, mister. You just think about that. Because we have no recourse anymore, but that's fine. Whatever. Now, if you see these things unfold in the grocery store and you have pulled up said lawn chair and you watch the whole thing, don't even worry about being judged for voyeurism, because those parents are by the time that's done, they're so frazzled. They'll be over at the Netflix machine drinking red wine out of broken shards of glass, burnt Skittles stuck to their hair. You can put your chair back, you can finish your pork rinds, it's okay. I am worried, however, this whole parenting thing. I am worried about how distracted we are as parents. So they say you shouldn't drink and drive, you shouldn't text and drive. Those are good things, by the way, I support those things. But I think parenting and driving, clearly the most perilous endeavor on our highways today. I would totally start a campaign if I cared enough to do something about it. Last week I was driving down Highway 41 and there's a guy in a Honda Accord and he's reaching back to give a sippy cup to some child back here. He has a McDonald's Happy Meal toy nestled in between like his mouth and his shoulder, and he's like trying to open it with his teeth. And I think they make that stuff out of Tyvek, so he's like, ah! And with the sippy cup. And then this really cracked me up. Literally 7 like Mylar balloons floating in his car. He's floating. Sometimes they go between his face and the windshield. I'm like, Dad, you are freaking me out. I am out of here. So I pass him. I pull up alongside a Dodge Ram, like 2 20-year-old guys, right? They're both double fist and Schlitz, and they're taking selfies. I'm like, okay, I am safe here. Woo! I pull in behind them, lock it in cruise control. I drafted all the way to Milwaukee. But I too fall victim to the distraction because of the 5-year-old that I have. And what really gets me is the questions. Do you have children who ask questions?
Yep.
Just the one girl has questions. Thank you. So my child does ask questions incessantly. Do you remember in college when you had that one friend who smoked things or ate things from sun up to sundown, and he was always asking those questions like, what if we don't really exist, but like we're just in someone's imagination right now? That's what it's like. Having a 5-year-old is like living with that guy all the time. Now I realize that reference to the stoned guy, that's like decades away for some of us, and others of us like had that conversation on the way here. Based on the commentary I heard earlier tonight. But it is, that's like, I worry because I'm perpetually distracted by my son asking these questions. Just tons, you know, where do babies come from? Natural question. Why does Aunt Linda have a mustache? Another natural question in Northeast Wisconsin. How come bananas don't taste like Cheez-Its? I cannot answer all the questions. Let's go back to the childbirth one. That I can handle. This one I don't know. So seriously, this conversation that I'm about to tell you about, this happened today. My son said, when are we going to Grandma's? I'm like, whoo! This is a question I can answer. I can do this. I said, today. Instantly, he did the 5-year-old fit. Have you ever seen the fit? They flip on their back, they do this crazy beetle thing, and the whining voice. He's like, we're not going to Grandma's today. You said we were going tomorrow. I said, right. I told you yesterday we were going to Grandma's tomorrow. Yesterday became today. Now today is today, yesterday's over, and we're going today. And he had a total meltdown. And we had this conversation a couple times. I'm like, it is now tomorrow. Yesterday's over. Tomorrow became today. Shit, we're going to Grandma's. I don't know. After I ran the red light and got pulled over, the cop and I were talking, politely of course, and he saw all the McDonald's toy plastic in my teeth. He's like, I'm going to need you to do a sobriety test. Like, what are you talking about? He totally thought I was eating Tide Pods. That was a bummer. I did not get, nothing happened with that because clearly I wasn't, but I did get a ticket because apparently if you ride around with a gallon Ziploc bag of Shiraz and broken glass, they count it as an open intoxicant. So that happened. Thanks, you guys. Have a good night.